Okay, this is going to be a plain and simple video, okay? It's going to be sort of a walkthrough of how I edit a standard Warframe Devstream video, okay? For those of you guys that don't know, Warframe is like a, 12-esque-year-old game, but it is a live service game, meaning that they still manage it. They're very active on it. It's actually one of my favorite games. I call it my main squeeze, as it were. The game I always come back to. Well, anyway, we're going to go through how I edit it. Okay, the Devstream, for those of you guys that don't know, is actually where they talk about, dev type of stuff. This was more of a bit of a silly dev stream, so I'll go over my edit process with it. I'm going to mute the audio channels so you guys don't have to worry about audio from them coming through. So basically, this is the intro. I'll just play the intro for you guys to my Warframe channel. Yep, plain and simple, straightforward. That's my intro. It's actually, fun fact, the only channel of mine with an intro still. Like, an intro screen like that. None of my other channels, I've integrated the intro or rather got rid of the intro. You can see in some of my channels I used to have an intro, but I don't really anymore. As you can see, that my subscribe thing, that's where I'm advertising another of my channels and another of my channels. Yep, I guess I'm technically advertising them on this channel as well, but that wasn't my intention per se. Now this here, we can actually clean some of this up very easily by right-clicking and hitting delete empty tracks. And then we move this down and then, it's just showing the tracks. So we don't have to worry about scrolling up from the empty tracks. Now, in case you're wondering why this is here, technically speaking, as of recording this in DaVinci Resolve, there's technically a voiceover option, but you'll have to go into Fairlight and then do this whole thing inside of Fairlight. Now, what's going to be coming to DaVinci Resolve in version 20, which DaVinci Resolve 20, which should be coming eventually, is going to be a voiceover on the edit page. I am so excited for that, like unbelievably excited for that. You'll have no idea how long I've been waiting for something like that. So I'll be able to do a voiceover straight from DaVinci Resolve, because right now I use OBS, my recording software that I use to record the audio and just bring in the whole thing to the DaVinci Resolve. But pretty soon I won't have to. This is just some B-roll footage I keep around. Actually, I use this particular B-roll footage a lot, like when I don't have any other B-roll footage available. I put it. Now, see what I did to start with is just put this down blanket for the whole thing. So for the bits I didn't have an image for or anything like that, it would just do the B-roll footage. So that was a bit interesting there that I chose to do that. I wanted to start with this to point out that it was a fun little whimsical stream, because for those of you guys that don't know, it normally isn't like this, okay? This is just like a fun time with the whole thing with all the blocks and stuff. These are like foam block things that they just spawned a ridiculous amount. And then I was talking in the background, but I didn't have any footage from the Devstream or images, so that's where the B-roll took over. It's a lot easier to just put a B-roll thing down on the bottom layer and put stuff on top of it, so that way you don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta put the B-roll here, I gotta re-put the B-roll here, resize it, and whatnot. So that's what I did to make my life a bit easier. And then we come over here and we see that we actually have some different things and whatnot. For this, we have, well, Warframe Nightwave. It basically, I don't know how to explain Nightwave. I guess think of it as weekly missions. Yeah, weekly missions. Basically Warframe's incentive to play the game, okay? You play the game, you get kind of the reward type things. It's an incentive type thing, if you will. So that's pretty cool overall, honestly. TennoCon is Warframe's digital event, if you will. And as you can see, I technically did have the image. Oh, and the way it works when it's rendering out, don't worry, if there's something on top of the top layer, it overwrites the bottom layer. So you don't gotta worry about anything seeping through or slowing things down that you don't want, because the only way it wouldn't use the top layer is if I disabled the track for whatever reason. And then I had more images, and these are just, regular files, regular JPEG files. So I literally just can make them any length I want. If I want to, I could turn it into a compound clip, but once it becomes a compound clip, then I can't change the length at all. So what I did is I just made these length to go with what I was talking about, because keep in mind, I'm talking about all this stuff still. And then I talk a bit more. If I recall, I made some kind of joke. Technically, the B-roll footage does end here. I could just loop it back, but I was confident that I would be able to. I mean, this was the very end. So I was confident that I'd be able to just stretch, the images, because these are images again. This is for an event that's going to be happening. And then we have our outro, which all of my channels have an outro, because I always recommend an outro, okay? It doesn't matter if it's going to be a 2-second outro. I believe 20-second outro is what most people use. My outros are 20 seconds. Well, because I like the idea of an outro, because personally, between you and me, I'm not always the biggest fan of, like, have you ever been trying to watch like a music video or something, and before the song ends, technically the YouTube will recommend other videos and whatnot from the channel? I just think it a lot easier with an outro. That's just a personal preference though, okay? Just like the fact that only the Warframe channel that I'm going over how I make my videos for has an intro, and the other channels don't really have an intro thing. So, yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd talk you guys through the process. I don't know how, I don't know if this helped you guys a lot. I also don't know what you guys think of the type of videos, because this is, this is technically not your typical whatever. I'm just showing you guys what I do to make one of my Warframe videos. And this isn't a Warframe channel, but this is a channel where I like to educate you guys, if possible, on certain things I do. Like, I honestly do believe that having this, B-roll footage here is a real good idea, because then you aren't compelled to have have all the everything you need. Now, yes, I could have dragged this all the way over here and just closed the gap that way, but it wouldn't have lined up with what I was talking about. Because keep in mind, I'm talking about all this stuff as the images and videos pop up. Videos, because this is the video. Yeah. This is the video of Cerebral Deluxe Skin. Those of you guys that don't play Warframe have no idea what I'm talking about, most likely. It's a deluxe skin for a character in the game, a Warframe, if you will. Yes, I get the game is called Warframe, and the things are called Warframes as well. I guess you could call them mechs. Think of them as Gundams, okay? Fundamentally, Warframes are tiny Gundams. Well, because see, Gundams are giant, right? Gundams are huge. So Warframes would be Gundams on a smaller scale. Have you ever had those model kits where you build your own Gundam? That would be Warframe, okay? Warframe is kind of, yeah, okay. Well, you know what? That would be interesting, like a building on Warframe. The closest we've ever had to building on Warframe is this Warframe. They are known as Zaku with an X. And they are 3 frames in 1. What's funny is how they came to be. They are a community created frame. Yeah. So that is a bit interesting. But I digress. I'm going to end it off here. Like I said, hopefully this helped you guys in some way, shape, or form. I know I talk about whatnot and what have you, but I honestly hope there are some tips in here that could help you guys. But yeah, with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.